coaching tip. How do you get somebody to actually take action? You say to them, don't worry about the whole thing, just focus on getting your shoes on and leaving the house. Or just focus on sitting down in meditation and taking one breath, right? Or just lie on the yoga mat and just stretch, just a little stretch. That little thing starts the process happening. I'm just sitting here out in the garden listening to one of our students who's getting certified, listening to the recordings, right? And I've noticed that, for a start, I'm very proud of our students. They do amazing. And when I listen to these sessions, they really help people transform their lives. And it's fascinating to watch them and hear them apply the methods and see how it works. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'm just sitting here having my tea, listening to this one session, which was exceptional. But at the end of the session, this is always the biggest challenge for most people, is how do you get people to take action? So during a session, you help someone figure out their vision. What do they want to experience, what do they want to be different in their life, feel the vision, find out why it's important to them, really align with it energetically, because if someone can imagine it and they have a deep reason for doing it, then all of a sudden it opens this whole new world. And then how do you actually get them to do it? Right? How can you get someone to do it? And the biggest challenge is that normally the things that we need to do to change our lives and the things your clients need to do to change their lives are often a little bit difficult, or they're a bit different, right? They're different from what they're used to. So there's this resistance, how am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? Do I have time to do it? And all this stuff comes up. So how do you help someone do that? This is a classic book which I recommend everyone reads, Atomic Habits, and one of the main principles in helping people take action is to make it small. Alright, let me explain. Let's say someone wants to do meditation, or they want to do yoga, or they want to go for a run, right? Or they want to go for a walk on the beach or in the park. And it seems harder than it is, right? They haven't got time, or they have resistance. The idea of doing the whole thing, like the whole hour program, the whole thing is too much, right? So what you can do is you can help them figure out what is the beginning step of that practice. So, for example, if someone wants to go out for a walk, then it's going to be leaving the house, putting on their shoes and leaving the house, right? If it's doing yoga, it's getting on the yoga mat and just sitting on the mat or lying on the mat. If it's meditation, it might mean just sitting down, pressing a button to listen to a meditation or doing a practice. There's the beginning part of the ritual, right? So you start with this little thing here, and then there's the rest of it that you do afterwards. If you help somebody just to commit to the beginning part of the ritual, just sitting on the mat, just leaving the house, just putting on your running shoes, right? Just that one little thing, then their resistance to it is reduced. And they can experience success just by doing that first thing, right? So you say to them, don't worry about the whole thing, just focus on getting your shoes on and leaving the house. Or just focus on sitting down in meditation and taking one breath, right? Or just lie on the yoga mat and just stretch, just a little stretch. That little thing starts the process happening. And then, once they've started it, they're much more likely to keep it going. But here's the thing. Let's imagine someone, they get their running shoes on, right? And they leave the house and they say, you know what, I can't be dealing with this. And they come back in again. It's still a success. It's still a success because they did the first bit. If they did that again tomorrow, they get their shoes on the next day. They think, you know what, I might as well now. And then off they go, and then they go for a run. Or if someone sits for meditation, once they get started, they think, you know what, that was great. And it starts to build the habit slowly but surely, So the key thing is to just focus on that tiny first little part of the habit or the practice. Don't worry about everything, because our mind is going to have a problem with these big missions. But most of us are quite happy just sitting on a mat or putting on our shoes. Even if you want to read a book, I haven't got time, look how big it is, it's such a thick book, I can't read this. But we could easily sit down and read 3 pages, right, or even 1 page. Just pick it up and read a page. And if you pick up a book and you read 1 page, you think, well, if you like the book, you'll think, well, I might as well read the next page. Oh, I might as well, you know, this is a pretty good book. And then half an hour's gone by and you've read a few pages, right? So this beginning thing, you can apply this in your own life and apply it with clients. So find out what it is that they need to do. Find out what the beginning part of the ritual is and have them commit just to that. Try it out on yourself, try it out on your clients, and you will find that something which was just not happening at all of a sudden starts to happen. And then as they build the habit, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, they start doing that every single day, manifesting what they want. So congratulations, much love and blessings, enjoy, 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 and talk to you soon.